Hello everybody, Dr. Colby Jorgensen here, physical therapist with Revolutions Physical Therapy. I just wanted to thank you for watching these videos. I noticed that as I filmed them, I was checking my watch a lot, looking at it, and that's because I'm seeing the video on my watch and making sure everybody can see me and that it looks right. So just keep that in mind. Another thing I wanted to point out is that you see me doing this just in an extra room in my house. I do that because I think it's important to show people that they can just do these things, most of them just in their own house with very little space. So keep that in mind as you watch these videos, and thanks again for watching. Okay, hey everybody. This is the third video in the hamstring stretching series. Today we're going to talk about probably the best way to get rid of feelings of tightness and pain in the back of the leg or in your hamstring. And it's the strengthening portion. So if you strengthen the hamstring muscle, oftentimes that'll help it feel better and increase the mobility of it. And it just has so many benefits that it's my favorite thing to do with people. So today I want to show you a few things a few ways you can work on strengthening the hamstrings in a couple different ways. And so hopefully you can try them at home and see how you do. So let's just get straight into it and do the exercises. Okay, so first thing is just a bridge. You know, everybody's seen this exercise, right? You go up and down, and really most people probably think of it as a glute exercise, which it is. There's a couple modifications you can make though that really help target the hamstrings. So if you can see my heels, I'm just checking my watch because the video is on here. I want to make sure you can see me. So you are gonna dig your heels into the floor with your toes up, and then as you lift up, you're gonna sort of imagine yourself pulling yourself up, pulling your heels down into the ground and back towards you. So then if you do that, you can totally feel the difference versus this. It really targets the hamstrings a lot more. So you can start out with that. That's probably the easiest thing to do, is just do your reps of bridges like this with your heels dug into the ground. And you really should feel that right here, nowhere else really. Maybe the glutes a little bit, but definitely not your quads very much. Now, so that's beginning one to try. 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps, and see how you feel after that. If that's not too difficult, there's a progression you can do and make it a little harder by just being on one leg at a time. So you can do the same thing, keep your heels in, come up and straighten out one leg, straighten out the other leg, and come back down. And that's 1 rep to do it like that. And again, it's just getting a little bit more stress on each side when you're holding it on that leg. So that's more of an isometric contraction of the hamstrings that you're doing. But the isometrics have been shown to help reduce pain, and they're great for strengthening as well. Okay, so another one that you can do that involves a little more movement during the exercise of the actual hamstrings is you're going to go up and you're going to do these walkouts. So you're just going to slowly get your legs farther away from you until they're almost all the way straight, and then bring them back in. And all the way out and bring them back in. So this way you're putting strain through the muscle throughout its range. So as you go clear out here, the hamstring's almost all the way stretched out, and as you come back, it's flexed. So that gives you some good movement through the hamstring and strengthening in different angles. So I really like that one. That's another good way to work the hamstrings. Now there's another way that's kind of similar to that, but you can use these little sliders, the furniture sliders. I'm gonna move this out of our way and just do it on the carpet. But you can put your feet on these sliders and sort of do the same thing. You can do one leg at a time and come in and out. Or you can go both legs all the way out and all the way straight. That one's fairly difficult, at least for me. So you're going all the way out and all the way back up. And that's really going to work that eccentric motion of the hamstrings. And it's pretty difficult, but it gives you a good burn, and it's a good exercise to do if you can tolerate it. Again, on all of these, I'd start out with something like 3 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions, and you're feeling the burn right in the back of the legs. Try those, see how they feel, see if it doesn't help with that feeling of tightness that you have in the back of your legs. All right, thanks everybody. Signing out.